When I was in first grade, I was at school just minding my own business. Kids were coloring, and me, I was doing my very important 6-year-old stuff, like using all 120 crayons like a tiny art goblin. I look over to figure out what was making that noise, and the kid next to me is straight up chewing on his pencil, like a raccoon that just found a corn dog stick in the garbage. And look, I was raised not to yuck anyone's yum, but I'm over here trying to finish my masterpiece. And right next to my hand is a single tooth. Oh my God, teacher, his tooth just fell out. The kid runs up to the teacher, go to the nurse office. But when he came back, around his neck was a tiny plastic toothcase. In that moment, I needed one. Now, I already have a wiggling tooth at the time. Not super loose yet, but definitely on its way out. I spent days wiggling my tooth, but my tooth was holding on for dear life. Meanwhile, other kids were out here losing teeth like molting birds. After school, I launched Operation Toothless. I remember this funny home video show my family used to watch. People would send in their VCR tapes with their funniest, most chaotic moments. There was this one clip where a kid tied a string to his tooth, tied the other end to an arrow, and just launched it into the sky. Okay, maybe no arrow, but there was this classic door method. Sounded a little bit more safer. So I find some string, tie one end to my tooth and the other to the doorknob, and suddenly I'm second guessing my entire life. Wait, is this gonna hurt? What if I bleed to death? I tried to untie the string. Nope, not budging. At this point, I'm basically a feral cat with one claw caught in the curtain, struggling for its life. I'm panicking. I'm stuck to the door. She walks in, sees me tied to the door, and just starts laughing. Within seconds, my whole family is gathering around, watching me struggle. They're all trying so hard not to laugh, and I'm standing there with a string in my mouth crying. And my dad starts chanting, "Do it, do it." I'm sweating bullets, but I really, really wanted that case. I take a deep breath, grip the doorknob, and nope, not doing it. I turn to my mom, "Help me, please." And she goes, "There's scissors in the top shelf." Oh, sure, let me just climb Mount Everest while having a full mental breakdown. I start reaching up. I feel the scissors. They're right there. And then I trip, and I'm falling straight to the floor. For a moment, I'm just laying there. Did it work? I look up, and there it is, still attached to the string on the doorknob. It worked. I hopped on the bus. The plan? Go straight to the teacher and say it fell out on the way to school. She sends me to the nurse. I show the nurse my tooth, and she hands me a brown paper envelope. Yeah, sorry, we ran out of toothcase. I think I heard you wrong. What did you say? We don't have any more. I was devastated. Everyone else got necklace trophies. I got uppercut by a shelf. In the end, I never got my cool toothcase, but I did get a family who still won't let me live it down.